Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode from Our Abundant Life. In our episode today we're going to be talking a bit about kids and allowances and chores and things like that, and our second episode in our series to do with kids and money.
If this is something that you're interested in, or you're interested in just saving money in general, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button because it's good for the YouTube algorithm for us.
The first thing that we want our children to understand is that money doesn't just grow on trees. Now, some children might think that, and some of us adults might think that sometimes too.
I wish it was true.
It'd be great if it did, yeah. But yeah, it's important for us to help our kids to understand that they don't just get something for nothing. They got to put in some effort to be able to get the things that they want out of life, and that's an important lesson for them to learn early on. So, with that in mind, we've given our kids 3 separate jobs that they do over the course of the week that will earn them the money that we give to them each week.
Yeah. So the jobs that our kids have was quite difficult to actually come up with different jobs for all of them because our children are 2, 5, 7 and almost 9. And I wanted age-appropriate jobs and also jobs that aren't just part of being a family. So for our almost 9-year-old, he cleans the car out every weekend, and that means he cleans it completely inside. That means wiping down all the surfaces because, you know, kids and sticky hands, it gets pretty dirty pretty fast. Bringing everything out of the car because our kids like to take like the entire bedrooms every time we go into the car. Yesterday there were like 5 pairs of shoes in the car and I had kids telling me that they have no shoes, but I said just go look in the car because that's where they are. He also sweeps the floor every day after every meal, and he has another job
Taking out the rubbish
bins. That's also a weekly job. Our 7-year-old, she cleans the bathroom. We have 2 bathrooms. We have our bathroom, our ensuite bathroom, and we also have the kids' bathroom, and it's her responsibility to clean that every day. She does it at night after everyone's brushed their teeth and stuff because our 2-year-old likes to smear toothpaste on the windows and things. So that is actually quite a big job for her. And on the weekend she gives it like a really, really good clean, cleaning the showers and the floors and things like that. What else does Lily do? I can't remember. She has other jobs as well. Oh, she cleans all the skirting boards and she does one other thing. I can't remember off the top of my head. Our 5-year-old, he opens all the curtains in the morning and closes them at night, and he cleans up the shoe shelf, and then on the weekends he cleans all the appliances like the oven, the outside of the oven, microwave, fridge, things like that. And it's really important that they know that those are their jobs and they do them every week, and I expect them to do them well. Like, I don't want any half-pie done jobs. When we ask them to do a job, it is done 100% and it's done to the standard that we would expect ourselves to do the job. We also have jobs that we give our kids. If they want to earn a bit of extra money, we have jobs that they can earn money for. For example, if they want to clean our bathroom, I'll pay them $5 a week to clean our bathroom every day. And I've paid Lily and Oren usually are the ones that take up that opportunity. If they want something they're trying to earn a bit of extra money to get what they want faster, they'll say, oh, can I clean your bathroom this week? And I'll say, sure, you can clean my bathroom this week. Also, cleaning my bedroom pays $5 a week. So one of them will often clean our bathroom and the other one will clean the bedroom. But yeah, these are jobs that aren't necessarily their jobs or part of living in a house, because cleaning my room and our bathroom is our responsibility. It's not really their responsibility. So they can earn extra money for doing things like that. Our kids also participate in, you know, just being a family, and things that we don't pay for are general cleaning up, keeping their rooms tidy, emptying the dishwasher, just general things that come as being part of a family. We won't pay for those sort of things because they got to learn that, you know, not everything comes with a price tag.
Alright, so let's talk about how much they get paid. We thought about it for a little bit and we came up with the idea that we will pay each of our children $1 per age per year that they are old, if that makes sense. So our almost 9-year-old or our 8-year-old gets $8 a week, our 7-year-old gets $7 a week, and so on. Alright, so and this is tied again to those 3 main jobs that they have over the course of the week. Now, every now and then, as I'm sure those of you with children will understand, kids will forget to do their jobs for a few days or the whole week, or they just won't do them. Yeah,
and we don't remind about jobs. If they don't do them, they're not getting paid.
Yeah, so we have a portion of their age divided among each each of the jobs depending on how important or how big they are.
Yeah.
Like for example, the cleaning up of the bathroom for our daughter would probably take up a good chunk of her $7, say about $5 or so.
Yeah.
Whereas the other easier jobs, like just opening up the curtains or whatever else it might be, might only be worth, say, $1 or 50 cents or whatever it is. And now if they don't remember to do their jobs over the week, then they might lose out on some of their allowance.
Yeah.
So each job that they do is tied to an amount.
Just a percentage. And if they don't do their job and one of their siblings picks up their job, their sibling will get paid that money. They're welcome to outsource their jobs to their siblings, or they can outsource them to me. If my daughter says, I don't want to clean up this week, I don't want to clean the bathroom, then she needs to pay me what she would have earned for cleaning the bathroom. And they're quite good at that. They like to work it as a business. They like to have control over their money and how they're spending it and how they're earning it. And it's been quite interesting to observe their priorities.
In my family, when we were kids growing up, we used to get maybe 10 cents per age that we were for our pocket money for the week. And we certainly did a lot more work too, I think.
But so $1 when you were 10 years old, what did you used to spend your money on?
Lollies, obviously. 5-cent lollies at the dairy.
You didn't have 1 cent lollies?
No.
We had 1 cent lollies down at our dairy, and the dairy owner used to get really annoyed when we say, I have $1 worth of those $1 lollies. 1 cent lollies. After we've given our kids their pocket money that they've earned, they need to divide it into 3 categories. And this is what we require of them because we think it teaches them good money management. The first category is spending, the second category is saving, and the third category is giving. And we like to do it in percentages. So for spending, they can spend 50% of whatever they earn. Then we want them to save 40% of whatever they earn, and then they give 10% of whatever they earn. And this is something that we hope that they'll carry on for the rest of their lives, because it's an important concept that you can't just spend everything that you've got.
Definitely. It helps you to learn good money management skills too. And also saving up for things is going to be beneficial for anyone really, and helping them to appreciate the things that they spend their money that they have saved up for.
Yeah. We've had some really interesting experiences with our kids this week and their money. We practice a lot of what is called love and logic parenting, which deals with natural consequences as a way of discipline for kids. And it takes a lot of the hard work out of parenting for us as the parents. And so our kids have had this problem recently, over the last month or two, where they are trying to eat all the food that we buy, all the groceries, within a couple of days. And I feel like we're constantly telling them, no, you can't have that, no, you can't have that, no, you can't have that. So last week, I decided that I would just let them eat whatever they wanted, whenever they wanted, and not stop them, so that they could, experience the consequence to eating all the food in one go. So within a couple of days, they managed to eat through almost 80 pieces of fruit. It was actually probably a bit more than 80 pieces of fruit, 4 loaves of bread, and 3 litres of milk. I mean, that's supposed to last us an entire week, which it usually does. It's completely a plenty amount of food for our family. And so when it got to Sunday, there was no milk left for the cereal, there was no bread left, and there was no fruit. And they were miserable because I told them, I'm sorry, there's no milk for the cereal, you're going to have cereal with no milk. And oh my gosh, it was like a World War III had happened because there was no milk. And so on Monday morning, my 5-year-old said, can I use my own money to go to buy some milk? And so I went to the supermarket and I bought him a litre of milk with his own money. And he was the happiest 5-year-old you'll ever see. I'll put a photo in here with him, with his bottle of milk. And so the next day, my daughter Lily had noticed how happy her little brother was with his litre of milk, and he was having himself a cup of milk every now and then, and he had milk on his cereal, and there she was eating her Nutrigrain with no milk. And so she goes, can you buy me a litre of milk with my own money? And so she bought some milk with her own money as well. And then it came to grocery day on Thursday, and you should have seen the difference in how they treated the milk that was in the fridge and how they treated the fruit. They were very good at making sure that they rationed how much they were having. No longer were the kids having like 4 cups of milk with their cereal. They were having the appropriate amount of milk with their cereal. They were having only 2 slices of toast instead of 6. And the fruit No, Ammon had 6 the other day when he had lunch. And then with the fruit, they're only having like 1 piece of fruit at a time instead of just eating it non-stop. Like as soon as, if they get bored or anything, they will just go into the pantry and getting fruit. 1 for each hand, and then they'll go back and get some more. So it's been really good to see them understand the value of money and how to respect money and respect the things that you have. Okay, so we have this book. This is the book that we base a lot of our money management for our kids off. It's called The Barefoot Investor for Families, and I'll put a link down in the description below. There'll be a link for if you're in Australia or if you're in the States, because different Amazon accounts. But it is a really great book, especially if you're raising kids and you want them to be good with money, and it gives really practical advice of how to implement that sort of stuff with kids. We will be talking next week about practical ways that you can implement money management with kids and how to teach them the value of money. Just through everyday life and things that you can do and activities you can do as a family to be able to make money management fun and to be able to create really great kids who are good with their money and really respect money as well.
Awesome. Thanks for coming and watching our video again today. I hope you enjoyed it and hope you learned something. Definitely it's a great opportunity to teach our kids when they're young the importance of money and how to use it wisely, because that's a skill that will help them for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, because that's your goal as parents, is to raise kids that are going to be self-sufficient and contributors to society in the most positive way possible. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we will see you back here next week for the last part in our series on money management and kids.
Excellent. Have a great week. See ya.